Kevin, congratulations. A win for Southend. Had to dig deep for that one.
Yeah, we did, yeah. Listen, I thought we played ever so well first half and moved the ball about, had a couple of good chances. I think Ralphie's had a header, Gussie's had one, and a couple of other bits that just need to show maybe a little bit more composure. But then got done on a set piece, similar. They were looking to counter, and we had plenty of the ball. But got done on a set piece. But we responded well after that, I had to say.
Yeah, it showed character, didn't it, to come back from the goal down against a side that are banned for their lives at the bottom there.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and they're fighting. You could tell the atmosphere in here was a bit. They've changed their manager, unfortunately for him, and they started showing some fight, and there's a bit of atmosphere around the place. So we had to cope with that. Go a goal down, respond well, keep playing how we want to play, and Ralphie's taken his goal ever so well.
I was going to say both of those goals I thought were really crisp goals from Nathan Ralph and indeed Cav Miley.
Yeah, I think Ralphie's had a header just before that, I think, as well, a chance. But it fell to him, he's put it in the bottom corner ever so well. And Cav's goal was, he said he's got one a season in him. Yeah. So, when he kept stepping, and it's a great goal. And one I think we fully deserved at the time of the game. Yeah,
if they're going to be class like that, you say, OK, you give us 3 points with a good goal.
Yeah, absolutely. He done it at Torquay last year. And similar circumstances where he kept stepping with the ball, and it's a great strike.
How proud are you of that unbeaten run, now stretching to 14?
Yeah, unbelievable. For the players that have been around all season, for the players that have come in and bought into the work ethic and the character and the team spirit that you've got to have, because we had a period where we were really tired in the season, you could tell it. But we're mentally strong, the players are, and we keep going, and even going behind in the game that they needed to win or get a result from, and a bit of noise around new manager and trying to get the crowd going and cheering but which they have to do to still come back and go on and win the game. It was really, really pleasing.
And I mentioned it the other day as well, that is quite an aim, isn't it, to stretch it to 16. If you can only just continue for the last couple, it gives you a real good aim.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the next game, and let's see where that takes us. I think it's, we've never looked too far ahead, and we've got to travel again and try and find a performance there to get a result, and keep the teams above us honest and keep pushing. And I think we'd be up to 5th on that, something like that now, which is honestly, it's unbelievable. Bearing
in mind everything that's happened. Just one final word on the crowd once again. I know it's not far away, but it's another trek on a midweek night. Almost 1,000 in attendance, making the journey round. Southend fans.
Unbelievable. And we came here a little while ago and it got called off late. And we had a massive crowd then, and they turned up again. And you can feel the togetherness with the players and the fans, and that's huge. It's huge going forward. And we're so grateful to them and appreciate them, the numbers they travel in, and we've got one more to go, and I'm sure we'll travel up there in numbers again, and a couple of games to finish the season, and let's finish as strong as we can, and as I say, keep the teams above us honest.
Appreciate your time, well done.
Thank you.
Just say about the double save from Colin at the end, that was incredible, wasn't it?
Yeah, unbelievable. It's I want to say it's nothing we haven't seen him do before, to be fair, but the reflex is to save the first one, then it looks like it's dropped to their player and he just has to put it in, but Colin gets there, and incredible save, and credit to him.
I know you had the injury he suffered against York, but the way that he's sort of grown this season, he really seems to have sort of stepped forward.
Yeah, no, absolutely. He's maturing as a keeper, and I think I've got to give Dave Martin credit for the work he does with him, going through his clips every Monday. I watch the games back, and the knowledge he passes on to Colin's invaluable for him, and I think since Dave's come in, he's taken Colin onto another level.